Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So one of the things I get asked a lot is to do more mixed media backgrounds. And I could sit here for hours and do that. And I really got to do a live stream because so I could just sit and play. And I'm trying to get that all into going. But what I'm going to do today is show you a couple things that I've been into lately. And that is monochromatic or is that the right word? Monochrome, monochromatic? I'm not real sure, but you'll see in a second. And I'm going to show you just a couple things from home that you can use on it to make the background. Now, this is just a piece of mixed media paper, Bristol paper. It can be whatever kind of paper you have. Maybe you only have, you can see on where I painted the background. Maybe you only have some printer paper or cardstock or what have you. It doesn't matter. You know, for those of you who only have printer paper or maybe thin scrapbook paper, glue them together and then use them to make them more solid. Now, I painted this with black acrylic paint, but of course, you know, paint whatever color that you want. I'm just going to show you a couple things that I've been digging. I don't know why my light's weird, but we're going to go with it. I think because the sun's blooming in and all that. So I'm going to take some of my black acrylic paint. I'm using my folk art plaid. It's just your regular. It's not going to be multi-surface, but if you have multi-surface, of course use it. Doesn't matter. I'm using black and I'm going to use a little squirt of white. This is just my Martha Stewart satin because I'm trying to get it to use all of it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start and I'm going to mix this. And I went in on the darker side. I don't necessarily want it to be a very light gray. I want it to be more black. But I want it to show up. So I'm going to do a little bit more black. And you play until you get the color that you are going for. I want it to be slightly lighter than what I have on my paper. Okay, now the one nice thing about using the multi-surface is that you can do it on anything. So if you have wood, glass, metal, do you know what I mean? Plastic, you can use it for a base coat and paint on it. It's fantastic. I know a lot of you write me and say, you know, can you use the regular mat? That's all I have. So I try to do, you know, both things, you know what I mean? To use both, but of course you can use both and whatever. And always, I'm going to have a link down below to get the folk art black or white or the multi-surface, Mod Podge, all of it down below. If you're looking to shop and buy anything, click one of them for me. I get a couple pennies. I appreciate it. But there's all kinds of links and stuff I use down there. So let's get to getting. This is, I'm going to show you corrugated cardboard. We all have cardboard sitting around. You order from Amazon or you get something in the mail or ask a friend or a neighbor. This is fantastic to use. And so what I like to do is, and I'm doing this more for the monochromatic background, not necessarily for showing you what to use, but just so you know, because I'll get questions and that's fine. I love questions. And then what I do is I just go and you see how we're just getting a little bit of that on there. And you can, you know, we can do this. My nails need done today anyway, so I'm going with the black today. Okay, and then you can get here and I mean, these are great. And then I like to look and say, oh, I need some here. And you just do your thing. So that is one way. And then you let it dry and it doesn't affect it because who the heck wants to clean that? But can you see how I already, kind of looks like a pinstripe suit. You see how we got that going on? And it's like not as dark, but it's not. And you get this great background. And this is what I've been playing with. And to start, you know, doing my stuff on. So this is one thing. So very easy. And this isn't going to be a 6-hour video. So the next thing, same thing, piece of mixed media paper painted black. You guys know I love my onion, my onion bags. So I love that. And I don't usually cut it because I like to have that extra kind of look. As you can see, I'm going to let my dog out of my room. He must be thirsty. Go ahead, buddy. Okay, I apologize, but he comes first. Okay, so now what I like to do is take, I don't have my sitting here, but this is just your normal, you can use a makeup sponge or whatever. I have it on my Tim Holtz. I like using these for different things. Now, if this starts getting dry, give it a little spray. Okay. And then I will just press this on. And like I said, makeup sponges you get at your dollar store. I had them sitting here, but if the cats got in here, then they're probably, the one I had sitting there is probably in my living room. But look at that. Isn't that cool? And and all you had to do was buy onions, or you use this off the onions that you bought. And I think, I get my shallots. They have these on there and that kind of thing. So look at that. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to mix up a little bit more, and I'll make it a little bit lighter. Okay. Now my dog wants it back in. I don't know what these dogs, as they get older, they just get crazier and crazier. Okay. He hears me talking and he's like, who's she talking to? Even though I record all the time. Come on, Bob. Come on. All right, lady. I can't have my door open because Emily's got her thing one out there. Okay, so here we go. These are stamps that I've made. And if you've been with me, you guys know I've made these. So all they are made out of is fun foam, and I have that sitting over there. And I'm going to take, I have a million videos on how to make them. And you just pat it on. You can use your paintbrush. And I have it, of course, it's on a piece of cardboard as my back to make it a little bit easier. That's where I adhered it. I used a glue stick. You can use whatever you have. But then we get, look how cool. So you get these different stamps. And then on this, I just did some random shapes that I had left over. And you can, you can dab it in there if you want. But I'm just going in and painting. These are so much fun to make. I have a million videos doing them. So we're doing these backgrounds with stuff around the house. But look how cool. Look at that. I mean, look at the different looks you get. And this is just a background. This is just starting to be a background. So now once these are dry, what I can do is start building. Like, for instance, this is a little bit lighter than that. So I can, maybe take, I like this one. And maybe I'll go like sideways, catty corner. Get that in there. And now I'm starting to do a background. It's a layered background. And this is mixed media. Mixed media is mixing any kind of media together. So I have paper, I have paint, I have cardboard, I have fun foam, and I'm just going to keep going. So maybe next I'll use pan pastels, or I'll use watercolor, or I'll use another stencil, another color, maybe an ink pad. So you see, you just keep going and going. And that is just the funnest thing. So yeah, so that's really it. I wanted to do a video and show you guys my monochrome background using things from home. And then I'm going to build on these, and I don't know what I'm going to put on them, but I'm going to start building lighter colors. I don't know if I'm going to do like reds or purples. Probably purples, like dark purple, and start building it up. So having fun. But yeah, so I wanted to show you that. Not a big deal. I want to show you this that I've been working on. Look at his little buttons, how cute. And the glitter, my little girl. So I've been working on her a little bit too, just sitting. I don't have it on video or anything, but I've been sitting and playing with that. And I've been playing with her. She's very somber looking. And I made her have metallic hair, and then I took the metallic hair away. And now I'm not digging them. I put more metallic hair on, and I'm not digging the hair so much. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, that is it. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.